my blood pressure was like 178/92, but they didn't even mention that. I just happened to notice. They didn't say anything about my blood. I did the x-ray, and then as I'm waiting for the results, the doctor to check the results, you can go. No, that's high blood pressure, yeah. So I checked online, and the chest x-ray said everything was normal in the lungs. Cardio something outline looked normal. But there was mild cardiomegaly. But they weren't even going to mention that. I'm like, so I was looking at my chest x-ray, because he was acting like, and I saw mild, and he's like, He's like, oh, no. He's like, I'm like, can I be referred to a cardiologist? He's like, no. He's like, if you've been, most very obese people, if you've been obese, especially most of your life, have an enlarged heart more than normal people. So it's, yeah. But anyway, this is more serious, and this is what really, really scared me, was when I was reading the report myself, and the first thing it said was, that they found, they put like all the chronic, severe, severe, extreme, severe, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And then the blood tests all came back, like the gamma, all of the things they test for the blood enzymes are through the roof, or for the liver enzymes are through the roof. So, yeah, so they said that I'm going to need to have follow-up done. You guys are all betraying me? My fatty liver, I forgot about that. I only drink once in a while. I honestly don't drink.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And yes, this is a Foodie Beauty health update type of video because she did recently go to the ER and shows her blood work, and I'm going to show my blood work as well, and goes over a CT scan. Now, the clips at the beginning I sort of harvested around my channel, showing that these problems have been ongoing for years. But my point is about clips. If you don't know, Foodie Beauty has been demonetized or suspended from various platforms, so she's been sort of all over the internet. So thank you, Kristen from Twitter, for capturing the kick streams, as well as Barbecue Chillin' for cutting them down. So give a thanks to all of the various clip channels out there. I will link their information down below. Okay, so we have a lot to get to, so before I do get started, while you're down below looking at the clip channels, I do have memberships listed there if you want to support my humble little channel. That way you can, as well as don't forget, please, to hit all my other buttons, like subscribe if you're new. Appreciate that as well. Okay, so let's start off with the CT scan that they did for Foodie Beauty in the emergency room. Remember, emergency room.
Issue, no fracture, thorax, no important visceral injury of the chest, no diaphragmatic injury, abdomen and pelvis, no significant visceral injury in the abdomen or pelvis, no splenic injury, indication female 41, trauma series.
Okay, so I just want to say this is all through my own experiences, but it's been my own experiences that a trauma CT is different from a standard CT, meaning they are just looking for trauma in the body. Foodie Beauty said she fell, so they're looking for contusions, lacerations, bleeding, anything abnormal along those lines. It doesn't mean they're looking for her enlarged heart as well as her super enlarged, morbidly obese liver as well. So let's listen to Foodie Beauty basically list off the radiologist's report saying that, yeah, nothing's busted, nothing's broken, you don't need immediate help in the emergency room today, ma'am.
Rule out splenic laceration. CT for blunt trauma, no oral contrast, rapid imaging and trauma with arterial phase acquisition to the chest. So thorax, lungs, no contusion or laceration. What is a mediastinum? No hematoma, no hazy shadowing to suggest contusion. No pneumomemdiastanum, the airways are patent. No aspirated foreign body. The pleura and diaphragm, normal pleural spaces, no pneumothorax. Significant pleural. Metasternal, no significant pleural fluid accumulation, intact diaphragm contour. Heart and great vessels. Normal pericardium. Normal cardiac chambers. No rupture or intimal dissection of the thoracic aorta or its major branches. Is that good? Bones and soft tissue. No thoracic vertebral fracture. Normal outline of the spinal canal. No rib fracture or significant hematoma of the chest wall. No sternal fracture. And abdomen, here's the hepatobiliary, is at the liver and biliary tree. The liver has normal uniform attenuation and normal shape. No evidence of intrahepatic contusion or capsular laceration. No suspicious perihepatic fluid collection. Status post cholecystectomy. The biliary tree are normal. Pancreas. The pancreas shows no feature of acute injury. Whatever. Normal contents of the stomach, small bowel, enlarged bowel. No unusual bowel distension, no wall thickening to suggest contusion or laceration. Adrenals, no important abnormality. Kidneys, ureters. Both kidneys are normally perfused and have normal parenchymal outlines. No perinephric, periureteric fluid collection to indicate urinoma or significant hematoma. Urinary bladder decompressed, limiting evaluation. Grossly unremarkable. Reproductive organs, no important abnormality. I don't even have any reproductive organs. How can you say there's no important abnormality?
Okay, so now let's go to the blood work that she had done. And I recognize some of these values because I get them monitored all the time as someone with deader than dead kidneys. So let's hear what she has to say.
But my blood tests, I don't find they were normal, so I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. Like, they're like, oh yeah, your blood tests are normal. Well, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you what's abnormal, okay? This was very high. Anion gap. My glucose, random, 10. They say that's within normal range. It's in the green.
Okay, first let's do a slow clap for Foodie Beauty, keeping her random glucose 0.1 away from abnormal in the yellow. Congratulations. But what I want to talk about is that anion gap, not anion gap. Listen, I'm not a biochemist, but I do get this value measured in my electrolyte panel because of my kidneys. Like I said, they no longer work. And the anion gap is the basically gap between positive charged electrolytes like sodium and negatively charged ones like chloride and bicarbonate. A doctor simply explained it to me this way: because I cannot regulate my electrolytes, that my body actually, the blood in my body becomes acidic, and that is what that value portrays. Now my number, Foodie Beauty's is 17, my number is 12. Now let me just put this into perspective. My number with no kidney function, 2 days out from dialysis, that means my blood was not cleaned for 2 whole days. Before my treatment, that number value was 12, and after treatment, it goes back to normal, and then again climbs up again until I have dialysis again. So not only can this value indicate renal failure, but it could be toxicity from drugs such as metformin. Who knows? Maybe she decided to take all the metformin before going to the ER, as well as ketones, the diabetes as well. But yeah, not a good number. Now let's go on to the liver stuff.
Alt. Gamma GT was very high. Alt is your liver? Ooh, my liver is not great.
Okay, so Foodie Beauty's GGT or Gamma GT is high, which can indicate bile duct issues, inflammation, cirrhosis, fatty liver. I don't have liver issues at all. So just so you know, this is my value, which isn't checked very often, I came to discover. So my value is 22. And then alt, Foodie Beauty doesn't say what her number is, but it is high. And I actually get this value done monthly. You could see my value there was 8. Now this wasn't like a look at me, look at you comparing blood issues. This is just basically showing that Foodie Beauty has had these issues for years and years. And just because a trauma series CT comes back quote unquote normal does not mean everything is tickety boo. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.